back to this week's video. This week we are doing something a little bit different. First of all, happy new year. Happy new year. This week I wanted to film a little bit more of a vlog style video. I'm still going to be very much focused on hair and hair care, but with a sprinkle of lifestyle slash vlog style videos. I'm very excited about that. If you have any tips or any suggestions to improve my editing and my content, let me know. I'm always happy to hear some constructive feedback. But anyway, this is just a quick recap of my solo trip to Lagos. There's probably going to be a part 1 and a part 2 and maybe a part 3. Now I will say Lagos is very much a place where you need to know somebody to get into places, and also to enjoy things. You kind of need to go with some other people, and also just for safety. But I think if you're really careful and cautious and you have your wits about you, you definitely can do it by yourself. Would I suggest you do it by yourself for your first time? No. This is my second time being in Lagos, so it was kind of easier because I kind of knew the places that I enjoyed the first time, and the first time I was with other people, and this time I'm by myself. So if it's your first time, I wouldn't suggest it at all. However, I really had a great time. I will show you all the recap of everything that I did. Let's get into it.
Something about the weather being 30 degrees plus just makes you not want to wear any makeup, but today I wanted to put in some effort, so I did. I literally just hit season 16 of Bob's Burgers, and I don't know what my life is going to look like when it's over because this is the last season. And I'm not even like a cartoon. Ooh, did I just stain my shirt? As I was saying, I'm not even a cartoon person. Like, I don't watch cartoons. I don't watch like animated things. Well, except for Daria. I really enjoy Daria. I've tried watching The Simpsons. Um, I tried watching like Futurama, American Dad, all those. I don't like any of them. They're too. I don't know how to explain it. I think what I like about Bob's Burgers is it's humor, but it's like family friendly. It's not like crude jokes. It's like family friendly, but still funny, and it's just like lighthearted. When I'm done this season, I'm gonna miss it. I don't know if the play-by-play is helping. No, it is. That is moments away from raising the price of a burger. So when I finish my makeup, I just put on some sunscreen. I really like the sunscreen because it's just a roll on. So you just roll it on where you want it to be placed, and that's it. My outfit is pretty simple. It's just this cute top that I'm obsessed with. I got it a year and a half ago from Zara. And then some jeans. And then I brought a sweater with me because I knew I was going to be going to the movies. So I knew it was going to be cold. And this bag, this purple bag, I love this bag so much. A friend got it for me for my birthday. You're gonna get sick of it. I wear it everywhere, and I also wear it everywhere because it's the one bag that fits everything that I need, like my fan, my power bank, and the rest. Anyway, for where we're going, I saw Pit Stop Village on TikTok, and literally the next morning I got ready to go there. That's how easily influenced I am. So fair warning, this place, they are so strict with photos. They will not let you take a photo anywhere other than your exact seating. So yeah, I got a cappuccino. It was 10 out of 10. I loved it. And then I got their goat curry, which honestly tasted like just stew. Like it was literally just stew. I feel like I could have made this myself. So yeah, but it was really good, really good. It was just stew and rice, literally. And I was rushing here to eat and pay and go because by the time I got here, I already had to get up and leave for my next stop, which is again a movie. So yeah, I couldn't really sit and enjoy my time because traffic was so heavy. At this point, it was already 4, and my movie was starting in literally 30 minutes. I really love this view. I don't know what this view or this bridge is called, but this every time I pass it, it's just so beautiful and so serene. I love the greenery, I love the water, and it just really makes me happy, outside of the hustle and bustle of Lagos. Anyway, back en route, I got to the movie theater like 15 minutes late. By the time I got there, this is Ebony Life Cinemas. I quickly went to get myself some popcorn and a Coke, and I was off to the movies. This was my first time being in Ebony, and I really, really enjoyed it. The seats were so comfy, and it was like reclining chairs. And the place is also like apparently it's a hotel as well, and there's like a restaurant upstairs, downstairs, by the side. It's a whole thing. Anyway, I was back on my way home after the movies. Now, as a quick recap, I don't know if I enjoyed Wicked for Good as much as I enjoyed the first one. Like the first time I watched the first movie, I was literally bawling my eyes out in the theaters. But this time around, nothing. Nothing. I don't know if it's because I missed the first like 15 minutes and I was confused, but yeah.
So, quick story. So, I have a wedding to go to in 2 days, and the theme is teal slash turquoise. So, a few days ago, I went to Tedrosho Market because I was looking for fabric that would match the theme. So, I found this Adire fabric that's like the perfect color, right? And then I found it, and then I'm trying not to peek, and then I found the fabric and it was like 5 yards for 17K. So I picked it up and I kept on walking and touring the place, and I saw this like tulle fabric that also was teal. It's more like mint than teal, but still matches the vibe. So I bought that as well because I wanted it to have like, because I saw an inspo dress that was like kind of similar, and I wanted to make it out of this fabric. So I bought the tulle. I think the tulle was like 1.5 per yard. So it was like I bought 2 yards. So it wasn't that much, or it wasn't that, yeah, it wasn't that much. Anyway, the same day I got it from the market, I literally was looking through TikTok to find tailors, and then I messaged like 2, 3, 4 tailors. A few of them quoted me like prices that were just over my budget, and I'm the type of person, like I don't like lowballing people. Like if that's your price, that's your price, and I want to respect it. Anyway, long story short, I finally found a tailor and we agreed on a price, and I literally dispatched the material to her on the same day, and I sent her this picture. I'm gonna insert it here. I sent her this picture and she was like, yeah, I can do it. Same, like literally within 1 hour. Anyway, I'm really excited. But literally 3 days later, she sends me a picture or a video of it and it's like completely done. I'm like, first of all, whoa, you did way more than I expected. I didn't actually expect it to have a corset underneath, because I was like, she was like, oh, do you want a corset or do you want a zip? I'm like, I want a zip, because who's gonna be tying a corset? I mean, obviously I want my waist to be snatched, but like, anyway, point is, I wasn't expecting there to be a corset. Long story short, she went above and beyond and put a corset inside and then still put a zip behind. So it's like I can zip the back without seeing the corset part. So it's gonna be like cinched at the waist, like internally, and then the outside is just a zip, which I really like that. Anyway, just got the package from her tonight. I literally got from when I was getting home from the movies. I got a message from her. She's like, I'm home, so you can send a dispatch right now. And this is it. I think this is like extra fabric. So this is the Adire that I found. It's now I'm looking at it. Is this teal? This is teal, right? Anyway, too late now. This is the dress. Oh my god. Ah! The bone is like really structured. Wow. Oh my god. Ooh. Just want to show you a close up of the dress. The inside, the details is, I mean, speaks for itself. It's really well structured and like looks like really high quality. I'm gonna try it on. I was thinking the cape isn't long enough, but the cape is definitely long enough. I think that was just in my head. But this is the name of the tailor that made it for me. So this is ADG Luxury Couture. Social media, email, and address. I'm excited. 1 second. It's perfect. The waist is even cinched, and I didn't even tie the corset strings. I just zipped it up. Now, some cons.
So there were two minor cons for me on this dress, and it was just both around fitting, and I feel like they could have been avoided if I went for a fitting. So 2 days before my dress was ready, she asked me if I was gonna come to the studio to actually fit my dress, and I was just like, no, like you have my exact measurements, and it was too far from me, and I was busy that day, so I couldn't go in to fit the dress. But one, the hips was just way too tight. So yeah, I could move, like my legs could move, but it was just like too restricted. So what I did was removed the seam allowance on the sides. Now if you don't know how to do this, obviously this could be a major con for you, but again, it could have been avoided if I went for a fitting. So I just took out the seams on the sides and expanded it on my own so that I can actually sit down. You see me here doing a sitting test. And then the second being the length of the dress, I wanted to be like 2 inches longer. It just reached my ankles, but I wanted it to be like floor length. That was really the only thing. Okay, so new day. I have a pedicure appointment that I am late for. No makeup today, just a quick updo. I think my hair looks so cute. I just wanted to like braid it. What it looks like in the back, I have no idea, but I've been in bed all day. I saw the time and it was like 4 o'clock. I was like, let me at least shower and at least do one thing today. And that one thing is getting my feet done. So that my feet can look cute tomorrow. I'm just wearing my regular jeans. This is the first time I've ever bought jeans and it actually fits me, fits my waist, fits my bum, fits everything. And these are from Abercrombie and Finch. I was going to wear my New Balances today, but I think I'm going to wear my sandals. So yeah, not much of an outfit, just errands. Okay. I also wanted to stop at Beauty Hut. I don't know if I'm gonna have time, but initially I wanted to stop at Beauty Hut before I get to my pedicure, because my pedicure is at 5 and Beauty Hut closes at 6. So by the time I'm done my pedicure, it's gonna be closed, and it's like right beside it. So I might have to go to a different store. There's a store called Laura Beauty that I saw. I might go to that instead, see if they have what I want. I really just want a pink blush. Like I want for tomorrow's look. I want like a very cute like pink cheeks. And usually I go for like orange and red on my cheeks, but today or tomorrow I want to do pink. So I'm gonna try and find that at Laura Beauty. If I can't, I might go to Yanga Beauty. I don't know about Yanga Beauty because I haven't yeah, I don't know about that because I think it's farther away from me. But anyway, let's go. Let's go. So when I was booking my appointment, I saw that the nail boutique address said nail boutique at Beauty Hut. But for some reason, it didn't register in my brain that the Beauty Hut and the nail boutique will be the exact same location. Like the nail boutique was literally just like two pedicure stalls inside a Beauty Hut store. So I was actually able to look for the blush that I wanted. Unfortunately, they didn't have any powdered blushes. They only had liquid blushes, so that was a bummer. They gave me an espresso, which was cute, really good. I like that. So my event is tomorrow. I literally took it apart like 2 days ago and I haven't sewn it back. So here is like the hole that I made. First of all, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna eat for dinner. And then I'm gonna spend this evening adjusting this. So I just wanna when I first tried the dress on, it was just way too tight. Like right here, like I felt like it was constraining like this area, my hips area. So I'm just extending it. So I'm just gonna sew this, but I'm gonna like extend where the seam allowance is just to make the hips wider. So I'm gonna sew that. I'm gonna order food. I'm gonna order room service, and then I'm gonna start sewing. But yeah, just with the needle and thread, nothing serious. So after adjusting the sides, I was able to actually sit down comfortably. I did multiple sitting down tests and multiple walking tests just to make sure that I was comfortable. Now, the very next day, I was all ready to go to the wedding. Why did nobody warn me about the difficulty of getting into a car? Like, I actually tied the corset strings on the corset behind the zipper, Getting in the car was not easy. I felt like I was gonna pass out. I had to turn on my fan on full blast because I couldn't breathe. Eventually, I had to take the strings off. I had to take the strings off so I can enjoy myself. But the party was so much fun. The wedding was so much fun. The party after party was fun as well. So the wedding wasn't obviously a solo activity. It's the only activity that I did here in this vlog that wasn't solo. I went as someone's plus one. So after the wedding, we went to Lulu Beach Club, and it was very chill. It was like 3 a.m. by the time we got there, so there wasn't much happening. Yeah, it was very calm, very chill. It was by the water, so it was kind of pretty to look at. So after Lulu, I basically went home and took a 2 hour nap because I had a 9 a.m. appointment. Guess where? Guess where? Raise your hand if you've ever gone to Nigeria with an expired passport. I heard everyone was doing it, so I did it too. So I went to Nigeria with an expired passport, but obviously when you get there, you have to renew it before you leave the country. So I got a contact from someone who helps people renew passports, from a friend, and he was like, yeah, don't worry, you can get it in 48 hours. I actually had zero trust in this whole process because the same friend who gave me this contact, she's like, yeah, I couldn't get my passport until 6 months later. So I was very skeptical going into the whole process. Tell me why the passport office, I couldn't go to the Ikoyi one. Apparently it had to be the Festac one, and the Festac one was 1 hour away from Lagos. By the time I got there, it was like 10:30. The whole process took like 2 hours. By the time I left, it was like 2 a.m. at that point. Sorry, 2 p.m. So obviously the last time I ate was at the wedding, so I was hungry at this point. And I went back home. I had to shower to really just like relieve myself of the stress and everything I experienced at that office. And come back next week to see if I actually got my passport. I went to Maple to have brunch because I've been hearing about Maple. This French toast was 10 out of 10. I will go back for this French toast and this French toast alone. Their service, on the other hand, no comment.
All right, so that's everything for this week's recap. If you really enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments. If you have any suggestions, feedback, comments, I'm always happy to hear them. And I will see you next week for part 2. All right, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.